Why you should not dump your mop water outside onto the ground? That's a great question. First off, mop water is filled already with chemicals. Whether it's soap, detergent, Fabuloso, Pine Sol, bleach, whatever chemical you use to mop with in your mop water is now going to be dumped on the ground outside your home or office. And when that happens, all those contaminants in the water are going into the soil. They're going into the worms that the birds eat. They're going into the ground that provides nutrients for the flowers, for plants, for trees, whatever is around the soil in that area will now be contaminated with that dirty mop water chemical solution. If it's a lot of mop water and it doesn't get saturated into the ground and it becomes a puddle, animals can drink out of it and they can get sick or possibly die from the toxic chemicals in the mop water solution. If you dump your mop water on the ground and it leaks into a stream, or if you're dumping it right into a stream, you're also putting toxins in where fish are swimming, other marine animals are swimming, animals can be drinking out of it. It's just a whole lot of mess when you're dumping contaminated chemical-filled water onto the ground. The earth doesn't have a natural filtration system that's going to remove the pine sol out of the water that's now in the soil. So you're just contaminating the ground. The best place to dump your dirty mop water is into a toilet or a kitchen sink, but preferably a toilet. The reason being is when you naturally flush the toilet, the water is going down the pipes and then eventually into a water filtration system. And those water filtration systems are already made to remove chemicals, bacteria, waste. It filters all that out of the water to then produce clean water that gets recycled back. So a water filtration system is already removing chemicals to begin with. That's why dumping your mop water into a toilet would be the best place to dump it, because it's already going into a filtration system. And the best way to mop is with minimal amount of chemical solution to begin with. A little bit of dish soap, a little bit of mop soap, or even plant-based cleaners. You don't want to mix 5 or 6 or 7 different chemicals to mop a floor with. You don't need all that product. And the more chemicals you're dumping into the toilet, the more the chemical has to be filtered out of the water. So you don't need laundry detergent and Pine Sol and Fabuloso and bleach. And you don't need all these different chemicals to mop a floor. It's just more product that needs to be filtered out to begin with. So when you keep mopping simple with just one cleaning solution and warm water, dump it down the toilet when you're done, and it'll make mopping so much easier, financially better for you, and environmentally safer. Follow along for more tips. French Cleaning by Kathy.